Good evening, all Atmas. Today we are going to see on Atma Siddhi Yoga the mind cleansing technique. It is seen the sense cleansing technique, senses cleansing technique, and now we are going to see the mind cleansing. Mind consists of conscious mind, subconscious mind. These are all the normal conditions when the man is awake stage. Whatever he sees, it is seen by the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, this physical body. The energy levels identifies this. The sense organs perceives this, whatever it is, and it is analyzed and understood by the buddhi. And buddhi, at what level of consciousness it analyzes and interprets, that matters. So the conscious level, we have four levels we have seen: sensual conscious level, ego conscious level, Atma conscious level, and divine conscious level, supreme conscious level. So this information, at whichever conscious level the message is interpreted and analyzed and understood, that will get stored in the subconscious mind. And the experiences, the reactions, the events, all get stored in the subconscious mind. Events get stored in the racks, and the experience and reactions, positive, negative, whatever reactions, it stores in the reactions alone will be separately stored. That is the cause for the traits in a person. What is the reaction that got stored in the subconscious mind decides the traits of the person. An act if you repeated and you repeatedly commit the same mistake and same feelings, that feelings and all get stored in subconscious mind. These feelings will result in the form of a trait. A repeated feeling will become a trait. For instance, if you repeatedly you have anger, that becomes a trait. Whenever you get face anything, you get anger, you get jealousy. Repeated shyness will get stored, you develop the trait of shyness. So like that, each and everything, these feelings get also stored in the subconscious mind. The events get stored in the subconscious mind. So if you want one has to achieve success in life, they have to check the events and the reactions to the events and the experiences of the events. If it is positive, should write, and negative, you should erase it. Only when negative is erased, the negative traits in the person will get erased and will be imbibed only the positive divine qualities in him. So that is the objective of this mind cleansing technique. So if you see, these are the 5 koshas. This top kosha is the Annamaya kosha. Your body is there. This is 7th. The next layer is Pranamaya kosha. This contains the nadis and chakras. So Sahasrara, Agnya, Visuddhi, Anahata, Mayapura, Swadhisthana, Muladhara. So here, in various koshas, each are in separate orbit. Each kosha is in a separate orbit. There is no they are not superimposed, they are in separate layers inside our body, and each is connected by a corresponding chakras. For instance, the 5 senses. The 5 senses is connected to the Agya chakra, because this is Agya chakra which carries the 5 senses. So the energy levels in this Agya chakra has got an impact on the 5 senses. And next comes the conscious mind. Conscious mind, we said it has 4 levels, that is sensual, ego, Atma and divine. So here this energy level which contains the Agya chakra will take care of the sensual organs, sensual conscious level, and Visuddhi chakra takes the ego conscious level. The energy in the Visuddhi chakra will feed the ego conscious level, and the energy of the Anahata chakra is taking care of the Atma and divine consciousness in the Manonmaya kosha of the conscious mind. And next is the unconscious mind. That is, there is no activity, there is no consciousness, so energy, the flow has no impact on this. Then subconscious mind is there. This subconscious mind, actually, it is connecting the connecting part, connecting in the sense, corresponding chakra denotes is the Swadhisthana chakra for the subconscious mind. So all the experiences get stored in the subconscious mind. And in between, the dream consciousness is the subtle experiences which is stored in the subconscious mind, they come to the unconscious mind during sleep state, that is called dream conscious mind. And next is the Vijnanamaya Kosa. Pranamaya Kosa contains 5 senses: conscious mind, unconscious mind, dream conscious mind, subconscious mind. They are each in a separate orbit. Each are connected by these chakras, energy levels in the chakras through 5 senses: Agnya Chakra, conscious mind, Agnya Chakra, sensual conscious mind, Suddhi Chakra, ego conscious mind, Anahata Chakra, Atma, divine conscious mind. Unconscious mind is sleepy stage. Dream conscious mind is a subtle stage between the subconscious mind and the unconscious mind. And subconscious mind, the energy of the Swadhisthana Chakra is supporting that one. And next comes the Vijnanamaya Kosa, where the Buddhi has got 2 layers, outer Buddhi, inner Buddhi layer. So outer Buddhi connects with the Manonmaya Kosa. The inner Buddhi is getting rid of the Anandamaya Kosa. So this Anandamaya Kosa is like a deep, shallow pathway. The depth of this Anandamaya Kosa is infinity, because the soul has come from infinity and it has go to infinity. That is the object. So though it is put like this, the position is, it is infinity. So we has come from infinity. We are presently in 3-dimensional. So we have to take this Atma to the infinite dimension. So infinity. So Atma should go to the infinite stage. When it goes there, when the inner Buddhi goes to the deep into the supreme stage, at the supreme state of ending stage, the outer conscious mind will connect all the elements in the Manonmaya Kosa that enables the Buddhi to have a perfect control over the events and see that whatever events it faces, it is able to face it successfully and meet the commitments, fulfill the duties. And that has been explained here. Now, we have to see how the Buddhi cleansing takes place. So here you see Buddhi is in the Vijnanamaya Kosa, then sensual, ego, Atma, divine conscious level, and comes the subconscious level. So during the waking state, what are the things functioning is Buddhi, the conscious mind and subconscious. Whatever in the conscious mind, the senses, what senses sees from outside is perceived by the Buddhi in the 4 levels of consciousness. Whichever level of consciousness, it gives corresponding interpretation. And then gets stored in subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is such a vast area where right from the time when we have separated from the Paramatma, that is the first initial beginning, from that time till the current stage, that is the beginning stage. When we separated from the Paramatma is the beginning stage, this is the current stage. So the depth of the subconscious mind is infinity. So the storing capacity is cannot be compared to any number of supercomputers. It's unlimited, because right from the time when we separated from the Paramatma till this stage, it is connected. Similarly here, the Anandamaya Kosa, the Atma gets connected with the Supreme. This is the end and this is the beginning. So these two are in opposite directions. So here the subconscious mind is infinity, is the beginning stage from which when the Atma separated from Paramatma, and this is the current stage. So all this experience got stored in the subconscious mind, where there are a lot of this experience includes various tragedies, traumas, dejections, depressions, failures, losses. All these things have created a lot of negative aberrations which are stored in the subconscious mind. These negative aberrations is the cause for various feelings that a man faces. All these feelings also got stored in the subconscious mind. So now what we need to do is, we have to all these aberrations in the subconscious mind has to be straightened, flattened. By using the Kundalini Shakti, we are going to flatten it, and using the powerful positive self-hypnosis and powerful self-imaging. So here what you are going to do is, this is Pranamaya Kosa, this is Manonmaya Kosa, this is Vijnanamaya. Buddhi is in Vijnanamaya Kosa, this conscious mind, subconscious mind and Manonmaya Kosa, and beneath this Pranamaya Kosa. So Pranamaya Kosa is bottom, Manonmaya Kosa and Anandamaya Kosa, the Vijnanamaya Kosa. Now what you are going to do, Buddhi needs energy, powerful energy, vibrant energy to break the blocks in the conscious mind and subconscious mind. So for that what it needs is, the Kundalini Shakti has to be taken to the Buddhi. By whom? By the Karta Atma. So we assume Atma as a Jyoti form. So Atma Jyoti, we visualize Atma Jyoti in the Muladhara Chakra. From here, this Muladhara Chakra, this Kundalini Shakti is taken to the Buddhi. And Buddhi from here, it just moves downwards. The Atma Jyoti, it takes the Buddhi from here and it moves into the deep into the conscious and subconscious mind. It crosses the sensual conscious mind. While crossing sensual conscious mind, the Atma Jyoti and Buddhi uses this Kundalini Shakti to, Atma Jyoti will burn all the negativity in the blocks, and Kundalini Shakti will dilute all the negative blocks in the sensual conscious mind. This is the visualization we are going to do. So when you are taking this Buddhi, Atma Jyoti and Kundalini Shakti from the Sahasrara Chakra, here from Buddhi deep into this, because here you know this is in Sahasrara Chakra and this is in Ajna Chakra, Agnya Chakra, ego is in Visuddhi, and these two are in Anahata Chakra, as we have seen. And this is in Swadhisthana Chakra. So now visualize the energies in these various chakras has got a corresponding, because this is a separate orbit. Manonmaya Kosa is a separate orbit, the chakras are in a separate orbit. So the energy has got a impact. So Atma Jyoti with Buddhi, it takes the Kundalini Shakti to pass through the senses, ego, Atma, divine, and then comes into subconscious mind. At each level, all the blocks it breaks. Jyoti, the fire, fires all the negativity, and the Kundalini Shakti dissolves all the negativity. So all the whatever can be fired, it will be fired through Atma Jyoti. Whatever can be dissolved, it dissolves to the Kundalini Shakti. Both will complete it and cleanse these senses, ego, and then Atma and Divine are normally free from blocks, but even that blocks will be removed, so that the Buddhi with the Atma Jyoti and Kundalini Shakti travels into the subconscious mind. So in subconscious mind, we are going to follow the regression method. Where regression method, it is normally psychiatrists will do every 5 years of the backward they take and see what are all the negative experiences. These negative aberrations stored, they will cleanse with the positive self-imaging. So whatever negativity you have, negative experiences, negative feelings that you had in this period, please wipe it off. Forget all these things, forgive everything. Imbibe all the positive traits like patience, perseverance, dedication, involvement, devotion, all these positive qualities. With that, using the Kundalini Shakti, you flatten the curve. That is, all the negative aberrations be flattened, and all the negativity in the subconscious mind gets completely erased, and now the subconscious mind is free from negative aberrations and negative fogness. Like that, we have to go every 5 years backwards till several life cycles we have come across. Okay, we can't exactly identify. So what we will do is, we will accumulate everything. That is, we say that right from now till the time I came from this Paramatma, I surrendered to the Paramatma, I pray to thee. Please give me that energy to wipe off all the negative experiences negative fog which is stored in the subconscious mind, so that my mind is completely free from, subconscious mind is completely free from all the negative aberrations. So this kind of positive self-hypnosis and positive self-imaging has to be done to remove all the negative blocks in the subconscious mind. So this is the way we have to cleanse this subconscious mind. The conscious and subconscious mind, the energy levels have to be streamlined, by which all the blocks will be removed. So when all the negative blocks in the subconscious mind is removed, it will enable us to remain always calm, cool, collective. Will not get agitated, will not get excited. There is no expectations will be there. There is no bitterness will be there. Always mind will remain at a stage of Chitta Prajna. Now we will see how it happens. See, visualize this Atma Jyoti. So this is the Kundalini Shakti. This is the Mooladhara Chakra. So visualize by closing your eyes. See that Atma Jyoti moves from here. You can chant the mantra Om while going this direction. Visualize while chanting the mantra Om, it goes from Mooladhara to Sahasrara. Sahasrara Buddhi is there. So here when it comes to the Buddhi, now it falls. So once it falls from Vijnanamaya Kosa to Manonmaya Kosa in the conscious mind, it first goes to the sensual conscious mind, which is in the Agni Chakra stage. So here the Atma Jyoti, visualize that Atma Jyoti fires all the negativity in this, negative blocks in this sensual conscious mind, and the Buddhi, that is the Atma Jyoti, Atma uses the Buddhi and the Kundalini Shakti what it has brought. With the Atma Jyoti fire, it burns all the negativity in this negative blocks in this sensual conscious mind, and the Kundalini Shakti that is brought in, it dissolves all the negativity and completely cleanses the sensual conscious mind, which is now free from all the blocks. Then it moves to the ego conscious level, where it fires all the negativity and removes the ego, that all the negativity will be cleared, and the Kundalini Shakti dissolves all the negativity, and now your ego conscious level is free from any egoistic feelings. Then move to Atma and divine conscious level. Here, since this is Atma conscious level, there will not be much negativity. So whatever left over we cleansed using the Atma Jyoti fire and the Kundalini Shakti. So now the entire conscious mind is free from all the blocks. Now proceed to the subconscious mind. In subconscious mind, visualize the Atma Jyoti, that burning all the negative aberrations in the subconscious mind at each level of 5 years level of regression, through regression method. It burns all the negativity, and the Kundalini Shakti fills all the negative aberrations, negative blocks, everything will be cleansed and smoothened. So like that it proceeds deep into the subconscious mind, and each and every level where it goes, it removes all the blocks, burns all the blocks, dissolves all the blocks. This is the visualization we should have. And the positive self-hypnosis, the positive auto-suggestion is all the negative feelings, negative habits, negative thoughts, everything is being burnt, and I am free from all this negativity and negative aberrations in my mind. Now my mind is free from fear, free from dejections, free from bad feelings, free from jealousy, hatredness, all these tamasic and rajasic gunas. Now my mind is, subconscious mind is fully cleansed of the negativity, and now I have imbibed all the positive traits like patience, perseverance, dedication, devotion, involvement, self-determination, self-confidence, generosity, then kindness, forgiveness. All these things are now the divine conscious, divine feelings of sattvic gunas are now getting stored. The old things have been erased by the new divine thoughts, divine actions, divine feelings. So these divine feelings is making my mind to remain calm, cool, collective at all times. So by this way we have to use this Atma Jyoti and the Buddhi. using the Kundalini Shakti, cleanse the entire subconscious mind, freed from all the aberrations, so that it gets smoothened. So in our subconscious mind, when all the negativity got smoothened, we will be free from the negative feelings. Tamasic and negative tamasic and rajasic gunas will vanish, and we can able to keep our mind in a Sthita Prajna stage. So this is about the mind cleansing techniques. Tomorrow you will see the Atma Siddhi Samadhi Dhyanam. That is the way how we can able to cleanse our buddhi and enlighten our buddhi, so that that buddhi can able to keep our entire internal elements in a perfect condition. Thank you.